Hey folks, so it is day 42 on our zucchinis adventure here, and we're going to do our quick check-in, see how it's doing, and chat through what happens over the course of the next 7 days. But the first thing that you might be noticing is that I don't have the plant right here to grab. And the reason behind that is because it's actually outside in the middle of its hardening off process. So it is sitting underneath the sun right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and grab it, and we're gonna take a look at it, make a couple of observations, and then chat through what happens over the course of the next 7 days. So be right back. Take a look at this. We have a zucchini baby. And this baby is on day 3 of its hardening off process. So it's been sitting outside for a couple of days now. And as you can see with this baby, it's looking a little bit tired, a little bit fatigued. It's adjusting to those elements that it has out there. And this is something that I notice happens during the hardening off process. Over the course of the day, it starts to kind of slouch over a little bit, get a little bit droopy, look a little bit tired. But then once the sun goes down or it's out of the sunlight and back underneath the grow lights in those first few days of the hardening off process, it kind of perks back up and comes back to life a little bit. So everything's looking totally normal on that front for me. I expect to see a little bit of fatigue in the plant as it goes through the hardening off process. Now, one thing that I see on this zucchini baby that is a little bit concerning to me is that if we look really closely in there, I'm not sure if you're able to see that, we can see, let's see if I can get that later, the first few flowers that are starting to come through. And for myself, this feels like it's a little bit early on a zucchini. And what that's probably then indicative of is that it's not got enough room in here. It's kind of running out of space, and that's a sign of a little bit of stress from the zucchini plant. It's saying, I don't have enough room in here. We got to go to flower so we can pass along the seed to the next generations of zucchini plants. And so, in this instance, it's going to be fine to make it through the hardening off process. I don't need to pot it up right now for the course of a week or so, but it just goes to show that I wouldn't want to keep it in here for that much longer. So what happens over the course of the next 7 days? Well, if you go through the hardening off lesson, what you'll see is that it's a 10-day hardening off process that I go through. It's something that I don't like to rush because I like to give the plants the highest likelihood of successfully transitioning into their forever home. And what that means is that day 49 is going to be the 10th day of our hardening off process. So on day 49, our next time together here, we are going to be moving this baby into its forever home. So I'll catch you on day 49 for a super exciting one. All right, so the next video in the playlist is a super fun one. That is our day 49 check-in, when we are actually going to be transplanting our zucchini baby into its forever home outside in the garden. So if you're getting kind of close to transplanting your zucchini baby and you want to not only see what that process looks like, but also what you want to have on hand to really set it up to thrive, then I really encourage you to check out the next video in this playlist so that you can see step by step what's happening in that transplanting process. And so the link to that video is found right here in this tile. All that you need to do is click on it and it's going to take you to that next video. And that's everything that I wanted to cover off on for today. So if you do have any questions, just ask those down in the comments below. Otherwise, you're doing absolutely amazing, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you then.